Mitch Seinfeld, we're back in my kitchen with the greatest kitchen product ever made. It's called the EZPro Slicer. It's a must for you at home. This slices, it dices, it shreds, it chips, it makes their French fries. Everyone loves it. Let me show you how easy it is to use. The slicer has 4 inserts that go into it. Let's start off with this one. This one has no teeth. The other 3 have teeth, and we'll show you how those work in a second. Now, we have a safety holder, and it's very important to always use your safety holder. There's 2 hours to show you to go up or down. If you ever slip, your fingers are protected, and we do need to protect our fingers. Let's start off with something on a slicer. This is our thick slice. There's a thick, there's a thin. I'm going to show you both. If all you want to do was slice up an orange for the children, this is how easy it is to slice up oranges. Every slice comes out nice and perfect, just like so. Hardest thing to slice in the kitchen? It's got to be a tomato. Watch. Put the tomato in your holder. Remember, all you do is you brush it up and down. This is how perfect and how easy it is to get perfect slices of tomato every single time. There's nothing out there easier than my slicer. We did oranges. We did tomatoes. How about an onion? You like slicing onions? My wife hates touching the onions. She always calls me in the kitchen to do the onions. Watch. You put the onion in the holder. Now, this is very important. I want to explain this to you. You must always peel it back to the root. Do not cut the root off, because that'll make the onion fall apart while you're slicing it. If all you want to do is slice up onions for onion rings, for steak and onions, liver and onions, chicken and onions, look at that. You can batter them, you can fry them, whatever you want to do, you'll get perfect results every single time. Watch. Thick slice, flip it over, it says thin slice. Let's slice some things very thin. How about this? Potato chips. Put the potato in there. If you just want to make some potato chips for the kids, you'll get perfect slices of potato just like so. Cucumbers for a cucumber salad. When it's long like this, I don't use the safety holder. If you want to cut it in half and save the other half for later, that's fine. But I just want to show you how easy it is to slice up the cucumbers for a beautiful cucumber salad. You add some thin slices of onion. You add some some vinegar. You add a little bit of sugar, a little slices of pepper. It's a delicious salad. Now, thick, thin. How about this? How about this? Tomato. I'll show you how to slice a thick one. Let's slice a thin one. You put this on top of the subs, just like they do in all those restaurants. You know, the ones where you get the lunch for $4 a sandwich, 6 inches. After 5 o'clock, they give you buy 2, get 1 free. Kiwi fruit. Nothing harder to slice than something like a kiwi fruit. Look at this. Everything comes out perfect every single time. Oh, apples. Now, I'm going to go back to the thick slice to do the apple. If you're doing an apple pie, you might want to slice them thin. Put the apple right in there. Now, if you're making apple pie, obviously you probably would core it. For the children, you might want to peel it with our EZPro peeler. But look how easy it is to slice an apple. I showed you thick. I showed you thin. Let's do some cuts over here with the rest of the blades. Oh, by the way, to clean it, just rinse it off underneath the faucet. Please, these blades are sharp. Do not put these in a dishwasher. For years, they would tell people dishwasher safe. Any sharp knife does not go into a dishwasher. Dishwashers dull knives, and you do not want to dull this. You want this to last you. Rinse it off soap and water. I'm going to show you how to clean those blades in a second. Now, we have 3 different other inserts here. One is an extra thin. That's your fine Julienne. Over here, you have your next size, which we consider the thin Julienne. That's what makes your fast food French fries. And over here is your thick Julienne. I'm going to start off right now with the thin Julienne. Hardest thing for people to chop up in the kitchen is an onion. If you put your onion in here just like so, and brush it, There's your fine chopped up onion. Watch. I'm going to take this out for a second. I'm going to put the one with the thick in there with the same onion. There's your larger chop of onion done the same way. Now, if you want to dice an onion, let me show you a little tip. Take the onion, you put it in. Remember, it's always by the root. Take a kitchen knife. The blades go this way. I'm going to put a cut like this, and like this way. And that's how easy it is to do more of your chopped up onion for a salad. How about a tomato? Watch, I'll do the same thing with this tomato from the garden. Look, take a tomato, couple cuts like so. You put it in there, and that's going to chop up your tomato. Let's finish the salad with a cucumber. I'm going to put the cucumber in there. I'm going to do a couple cuts like so. That's enough. And watch how easy this is. There's your chopped up tomato. There's your cucumber. Right over here, there's your onion. Add a little bit of olive oil, a little salt, a little pepper. It is absolutely delicious. If you put a little feta cheese on it, that's your Israeli salad. Let me show you how to clean this. With the blades, we have a little idea that I came up with. Obviously, you're not going to want to put your fingers near those blades. The blades are very sharp. So what you do is you get yourself one of these brushes. If you already don't have one in the home, they're $1 in the dollar store. That's how you'll get out any food particles that are in between the blades. Use the brush. Isn't that neat? I thought it was. Cabbage, lettuce, salads, coleslaw. I'm going to go right back now to the one that has no teeth. I'm not going to use the thick. I'm going to use the thin. Everything locks into place like so. You do have 2 feet to keep it so it doesn't really slide on you. And obviously you're not going to work as messy as I do in the kitchen. We're cutting up a lot. If you want to do lettuce for a salad, lettuce will fall apart on you. I don't lie to anyone. That's not what I do. I don't put the wool over anyone's eyes. Get the tightest head of lettuce you can. You brush it gently like so. Don't worry about any leaves that pass off. And look how beautiful. I just sliced up that lettuce to go with that tomato to go on top of your sandwich. Let's go back to a thin slice of the onion. That onion that I used before, let's get a couple thin slices on there to go on top. How am I doing so far? I hope I'm doing good. Now, for coleslaw, cabbage. I'm going to use some green cabbage. This came from our garden. I have some red cabbage. I'm even going to do a nice fine shred, Julienne cut of the carrot on the top. Now with the cabbage, you always take the cabbage, cut it by the root. The root holds it all together. If it's a large head, cut into quarters. Most of the time, that's just small enough to cut into a half. And all you do is you brush the cabbage. You make the finest, the freshest coleslaw, sauerkraut, Polish-style kapushka. Look at that. Look how beautiful it is to do that green cabbage. Over here's some red cabbage. Look at this. How am I doing so far? I hope I'm doing good. Now, I'm going to take out this. That's the one with no teeth. And there is recipes and instructions with every one. This one over here, this is our super fine Julienne. It has all the teeth on there. I'm going to put this in just like so. If all you wanted to do was a beautiful, fine, shredded almost Julienne cut of the carrot, look at that, to top off your cabbage for your coleslaw. You can add some squash in there. You can put some cucumbers in there. Add a little bit of cheese. You can make a health salad with it. It's your home. You're the boss. Watch. I didn't cut any peppers yet. Do you like red peppers? Do you like green peppers? Do you want to dice the pepper? Let's have a little bit of fun here. First, we're going to start off on the thick. Watch. Now with the peppers, I want you to cut off the stem end and pull out the inside, so this way you don't have seeds all over the place. If you just want to slice some green pepper, here's a couple slices of green pepper, just like so. These came out of our garden. Here's a yellow pepper. Look at this. Here's your yellow pepper. I hope I'm doing good. Let me get this out of your way so you can see. Over here's a red pepper. I didn't get any orange, they were too expensive. Look at that. You got your green, your yellow, your red. Now, if you're doing any sort of stir-fry cooking, this one over here, that's the one with the big teeth. I haven't showed you that one yet. Watch. Everything locks in nice and easily. Look how easy it is to chop up the red pepper. Just like so, for your stir-fry. Here's a yellow pepper for the stir-fry. Oh, I can't leave out Mr. Green. Look how easy it is to do that. Celery. Celery. Tired of chasing around the table with a knife? If you take your celery, I always get a rubber band to hold the stalks together when it's long. It makes life easier. And that's how easy it is to chop up your celery, just like so. You want to make a tuna salad, chicken salad, egg salad? Take out the one with the big teeth. I'm going to put the middle blade in, what we call our thin julienne. I'm going to take off the rubber band. We're down at the end. You put it right into that safety holder like so. And that's how easy this is to chop up your celery. Tuna salad, chicken salad, egg salad. There's no faster way to chop up all that celery. I hope I'm doing a good job because I haven't even touched the surface yet. I'm going to take out the one with the little teeth. I don't mean to confuse you, but there's a lot to show you. Over here. This one over here is the thick, the thin. Do you like corn? I love corn. Living here in New Jersey, we have the best corn all summer long. My children, they don't like eating corn off the cob. They always want the corn off the cob. Children with braces, they can't eat corn off the cob. Watch. You're going to go in your thick slice. Now this is very important when you do this because you're not using a safety holder here. You're going to put the corn down just like so, keeping your hand away from the blade. Hand on the back, right on the butt end of the corn, you simply glide that through. Look, you get one side, you get another side. This is how easy it is to take the corn right off the cob, just like so. I made this for the kids the other night. I put this a little salt and water. It takes about 5 minutes on top of the stove. I strain it out, add a little bit of butter. It's absolutely delicious. Oh. My mother is gluten-free. Are you gluten-free? Everything with flour upsets my poor mother. Now, the hottest thing today for everyone who's not eating gluten is non-gluten foods. Guess what? Fruits and vegetables are non-gluten. Now, if you like pasta, who doesn't like pasta? I'm going to show you how to make zucchini pasta. Now, with the zucchini, it's most important to peel it. I did a fast job before with our EZPro peeler. If you haven't seen the video, it's on the website. These are tremendous. I did a quick job to show you this. Now, when you're doing the zucchini pasta, you want to use your thin julienne, not the super fine, not the thick. All you do, the same way you do the corn, is you go straight across the blade like so. Now, when you get to where you're seeing some seeds, turn it. You don't want the seeds in the zucchini pasta. They don't come out nice. I'm being honest with you. I don't lie to anyone. I'll flip it again. Look at this. Look how beautiful I'm making that zucchini pasta just like so. Now here's the tip with the zucchini pasta. What I do is I put this in a strainer. I add a little bit of kosher salt and I put it over a bowl. After about 15 or 20 minutes, most of the excess water fell down below and then you can make your zucchini pasta. How am I doing so far? Am I doing good? What else do I have to cut you? Oh, shredded tomato. No machine will shred a tomato. They puree them, but they don't shred them. I'm going to put the tomato in the holder. Watch. With the julienne blade. Look how easy it is to shred the tomatoes for your tacos, your salsas. Look at that. Beautiful, nice, shredded tomato. And we just touched the surface. Oh, eggplant. If you make eggplant parmesan, please call me. It's one of my favorite dishes. Every time I travel, I always come back. I always ask my wife for either chicken cutlet or eggplant parmesan. Eggplant. Most people have a difficult time slicing eggplants with a knife. You have a thick slice, you have a thin slice. Everyone knows in the kitchen, if you slice the food evenly, they cook evenly. I always prefer doing the eggplant for my eggplant parm on a thick slice blade. Now normally, what I do is I peel the eggplant. I didn't have time today because we've been so busy. Just to show you, this is how easy it is. Just like so. I'm doing the same way I showed you before with the corn. Now when you get to the end, don't put your hand over there. You're not Superman. Use your safety holder. That's why I gave it to you, so you never ever cut yourself. Oh, I showed you onions. I showed you celery. I showed you cabbage. I showed you kiwi. I didn't show you how to make the fast food French fries. Everyone loves French fries in a fast food store. Why? Because they're cheap. They make it 99 cents today for an order of French fries. It's a small order, but it's still an order. 99 cents is for about 4 ounces. That's $4 a pound for potatoes. Now, if you want the potatoes you get in the fast food restaurants, you want to use your thin Julienne cut. You're going to drop it in. Everything locks into place. With the potato, you want to put it in the long way, obviously, if you want to get longer French fries. Watch. This is how you make those famous French fries. I don't care if it's from the girl. I don't care if it's from the king. I don't care if it's from the clown. You get beautiful French fries better than any fast food restaurant. Now, if you like steak fries, take out the one with the little teeth. Use the one with the big teeth. That's the one that I did the large chopping with, that I did the celery with. That's the one that I made that salad over here. Watch, it clicks right in. And this is how easy you're gonna make the finest, the freshest steak fries for your home. Everything comes out nice, perfect, and easily. I'm just scratching the surface. Look, I'm gonna put back the Julienne cut. If you wanna do something like a radish, and you want to do it for a top of a salad, you put them over here just like so, let the pins hold it, and look how easy it is to shred up that Look at this! You can't do that with a knife! If you want to do something even finer. Now, I love making homemade guacamole. Homemade guacamole calls for, if you go to Rosa Mexicano in New York City, I love the guacamole Rosa Mexicano. Their recipe is on the internet. I always make it all the time. It calls for a very fine chopped onion. That's when I'm going to use this one over here, the one with the little teeth. That's the one that we did those fine cuts of the carrots. You put your onion in here just like so. You have never, ever chopped up an onion this finely in your life. Look at that beautiful chopped up onion. Now everything I'm showing you, all 4 inserts is right here. Here's your main frame. That's going to do all your slicing. And this is sturdy. This is made to last you. This isn't flexible. If you have a flexible slicer, it's not a quality slicer. You don't want nothing to rock back and forth while you're trying to lock. Look at the construction of this. You have a stainless steel bar here to hold it into place. This is quality. That's why it's EZPro. EZPro only sells quality. Here's your main slicer. Oh, by the way, when you're not using it and you're storing it, I never want anyone to, God forbid, cut themselves on a slicer. I give you this with the slicer. Please use it. This is your V-blade protector. This locks in just like so. Just put it over here, nice and easy to show you. My hands are a little wet, but I'm gonna put it over here just to show everyone. That locks right into place. Can you see that? I'll flip it over in the back. You're gonna see the tabs lock right in. This is what's going to protect your fingers while you're storing it. Now this locks in like so, this way you'll never ever get cut. Now these other 4 pieces, how do you store it? Very simple. You buy this. This is our EZPro V-Slicer Caddy. This is the caddy. We know you probably paid $20 if you thought to buy something like this. We're not going to charge you $20 for it. The $20 caddy is included. I'm going to show you how everything stands right over here just like so. All 4 inserts go in there. I usually put the 3 blades together and then I put the thick and thin slice over towards the end. The caddy, the safety holder sits right on top, and we keep this out on our counter. Normally, that is on the counter in the kitchen. Keep it out on the counter, this way you always will use it. If you hide it underneath the counter, you'll never use it. Just like the pot of frying pan you thought you needed, but you never ended up using. Watch, this goes over here like so. Look, this goes over here like so. I'm gonna start off very simply. I'm gonna put the thick one over here in my third spot towards the back. And everything is real easy when you get it at home. That locks in. The one with the Julienne, that's gonna go right next to it. Here's the thin one. That's the fine Julienne. That's gonna go in here like so. Everything locks right in, and over here, there you go, is the blade. Isn't that simple? And this will sit right on top. That's how you're going to store the whole unit inside of your kitchen. Very, very simple. Now, there's only 2 places to buy an EZPro Slicer. These are not sitting in any stores on the shelf. My products will never sell at a store on the shelf because you have to see it to appreciate and understand why we make the greatest products. If you don't see us at a live demonstration, they're all throughout the United States and Canada, all throughout the world, we have people demonstrating EZPro products. You must get it here at our website. They're not going to be on any other places out there other than us. We want you to get the best. We make sure you get the best, and you always get the best here at EZPro. I want to thank you so much. I hope you order one today. You and your family will absolutely love it. If you ever have any questions, take a look back at the video. You can always call our office, send us an email. God bless you and your families, and you have a great day.